but they don't belong in the newsroom.
Just in, scientists discovered that Canadian bacon is actually ordinary ham.
This made a lot of people very angry and has been widely regarded as a bad movie.
Miserable bloody Romans, no sense of humour.
With what Dr. Ashland just said, do you concur?
Don't talk to it, Mary. Don't encourage it.
We're just like Kevin Bacon.
The only thing that will redeem mankind is cooperation. I think we can all appreciate the relevance of that now.
Welcome back to the Hollywood Thumb, a short-form movie news podcast brought to you by me. I make all this shit, and Bird helps, and I couldn't do it without all my fantastic guests, but it is brought to you by me. My name is Daniel King, and my other podcast called It's Just Two Movies. This is just a short-form movie news stuff. Bird, anything you want to throw out there up top, or should we just...
I don't really do much. I just come here and drink beer and talk.
It works great. It works out great, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Michael Jackson biopic being helmed. Michael Jackson biopic. You ever heard people call it biopic?
Carrie doesn't, and I'm like,
it's a biopic. It's a biographical picture. Anyway, being helmed by Antoine Fuqua and one of the producers of Bohemian Slapdaddy, Rhapsody. What do you think about that? You interested in seeing a biopic about the King of Pop?
No, probably not.
Yeah, Jimona. Because I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
That's enough of that.
Sorry, yeah, I'll take that out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the biopics.
Yeah.
I've been over them for a real long time.
Yeah.
Every now and then there's one that I'm like, I might
check that out.
Check that out.
Yeah, I think I'll probably pass on that one.
Yeah.
Unless it just gets rave reviews.
Yeah. Well, here's something that might be looking at rave reviews. The Safdie brothers, their next film is going to be starring Adam Sandler. These are the guys that made Uncut Gems.
Correct. And, damn it, I forgot the other movie they just did. Or not just did, but...
Safdie Boys.
Yeah, with fucking Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
Good Time.
Good Time?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
That's a very good movie.
Yeah,
we should cover that at some point.
That's fun. Yeah, I'm down for that. So anyway, they got a new film starring Adam Sandler, and evidently the script is like 340 pages long. Now, I don't know fuck all about screenplays.
I don't either.
But 340 pages seems like almost 3 times longer than like an hour, 20-minute movie. Like, I could see a whole script being like, I don't know, 50, 60 pages.
I don't know. I feel like they're usually longer than that, but like I said, no clue.
Yeah.
You could tell me it's 600 pages and I'd be like, oh, that makes sense.
You know what? I'm going to look it up real quick here. How long?
Average.
How long is an average script?
Would you say this is an average?
Between 95 and 125 pages is a
Wow, so that is super long.
Yeah. that's thick.
It's thick.
It's thick. It's
as we say in the industry.
Yeah, that's a thick one. We say that, we're just not in the industry. Here we go. That seems like a lot, though. Anyway, we're moving on. M3GAN sequel set for 2025 with some of the same returning cast. I gotta say, for M3GAN, I was not interested in it, really.
I saw the trailer and I was like, is this a joke?
It is.
It is.
It is a joke. And now that I know that it is a joke, I'm very interested in checking it out because I do love a good satire. And I always thought, I was like, it's weird that they're making this movie and that thing is it's got to deliberately be in the uncanny valley. Yeah. Because we have the technology.
We can rebuild it.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do it.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's got pretty good reviews, actually. Which is crazy.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it. I don't think I'm going to run out to the cinemas to see M3GAN, but I will wait.
Why did they choose that? Like, why'd they put the 3 in there? You know?
What about when you get to the 4th one? You're just going to change it. You're just going to change the A.
Is this the 3rd film in a series or something?
No.
Oh, that's the first one, right?
Yeah, it's the first. They're just like nerds. They love neat speak, you know? Fucking nerds. I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm excited to watch it when it comes out for rental, though. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one. Oh, here we go. We're going to love this. We love bad stuff here.
Yeah.
Stuff that's so bad it's good.
Right.
One thing that we have never even dared to watch is the Dragon Ball Evolution movie, which until now was the worst rated thing ever put on IMDb.
Is it a live action film?
Oh, yeah. And it's
wow
bad. Like, I watched a YouTube video with some of the highlights, and I'm like, this seems great. And then the YouTube video was like 3 minutes. You know what I mean? And then the first comment was like, don't be fooled.
It's not good.
The whole movie's not this much fun. This is like a supercut. Yeah, so until now, it's been knocked off of its low horse, I guess, by Velma, the HBO series.
Mindy Kaling's.
Yeah, Mindy Kaling's Velma.
Yeah. I've heard it's garbage, but...
Yeah, So I watched 2 episodes of it just to kind of see what it was about. And I gotta say, it's not blowing me away or anything, but I mean, I thought it was fine. It's very crude humor. And when you're like, oh, lesbians and Fred's got a little baby dick, and, you know, like, just some critics are like, that's not, this is highly unusual. This is not the Scooby-Doo I know and love.
Yeah.
It's probably a bunch of it is just people being like, I can't believe they made Shaggy black. Like, who cares? His name's not even Shaggy. It's a different fucking dude.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Just a bunch of it doesn't matter. I will say it wasn't wildly entertaining. I watched 2 episodes and had really no desire to continue watching it.
Okay.
I might pop in for another one at one point just to give it another taste, but...
So I should probably stay away.
They're short.
Yeah.
If you were interested in it, it's not a big investment to check out one, but...
Right.
You know, again, not necessarily for me. Worst thing ever? I don't think
Probably not.
I don't think
We've
so.
watched some really bad things.
Buddy. Yeah, we have.
Birdemic.
Birdemic. Oh, yeah. Birdemic. What was another one that was just so fucking stupid?
There have been a lot of them. What do we got next here?
Yeah.
We've got Alec Baldwin to be charged with involuntary manslaughter in the production of the film Rust.
Who knew?
Apparently everyone.
Everybody, yeah. When you shoot someone with a gun and they die, even if it's supposed to be a fake gun,
well...
That's like textbook involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah.
So I don't think this comes as a shock to anybody, but I'm sure Alec Baldwin had convinced himself that he would just like walk away from this unscathed because
and
he's Alec Baldwin.
he still might. I mean,
yeah,
he could be charged, but then if he's got a pretty good lawyer, I don't know what's going to happen. But I think he is a producer for that film. So
yeah,
did that play a role in him being charged, or? Because if he's just if that just happens to an actor that has nothing to, like, he's just in the film.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a producer. He's not in charge of.
Yeah.
Do they get charged?
I would think for involuntary manslaughter purposes, whoever pulled the trigger.
They do.
Because that's
what it is.
That's what happened,
right.
You know. It's like hitting somebody with a car. They're going to charge the passenger? No.
Right.
They're going to charge the guy behind the wheel. Yeah, so I mean that sucks, man. Super sad story about all that shit that happened.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, I think the way the justice system works, it would read to me like Alec Baldwin's probably going to do some time.
You think so?
I mean, maybe not. Maybe he's got enough money to throw at it to make it go away. I don't know. But I will say that I don't think Alec Baldwin is essentially responsible for that death. He was doing what they'd planned to do on the day for that shooting.
Right.
Somebody else, snuck a live round into a gun that was supposed to be full of blanks.
Huge it shouldn't happen. It should not happen ever.
No, especially not after fucking Brandon Lee.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer, man. Holy shit. See what else we got here. Oh, a movie called The Pod Generation, starring Chiwetel Ejiofor and Amelia Clark, face the cost of fertility in a new low-key sci-fi satire. I didn't know that existed. Did you like the way I spelled Chiwetel Ejiofor?
I do like that. It's called The Pod Generation?
The Pod Generation, yep.
Okay.
I know you're a fan of Amelia Clark.
Yeah, I liked her in Game of Thrones. So this already has a rating, which is weird. It already
might be out, yeah.
Okay, so comedy, romance, sci-fi. Interesting.
Yeah.
Might have to check that out.
Yeah, I was pretty curious about that. Rainn Wilson and Lil Rel Howery. That name is so hard to spit out. Lil Rel Howery.
I want to say Lil Ray every time,
Yeah.
but I know it's not.
No, Lil Rel, who's
Lil
hilarious.
Rel.
I think he's very funny.
Oh, same.
But they're going to pair up for a paramedic action comedy called Code 3.
Yeah, so this is...
I wonder which version of Rainn Wilson we're going to get.
What we get?
Yeah, he's got a lot of range, man. He can do so many different, like just totally different people. I'm wondering who we're going to get for this.
So this is in pre-production. It says it follows a paramedic that is so burnt out by the job that he is forcing himself to resign. However, he first must embark on one last 24-hour shift to train his replacement.
Which is probably Lil
Lil Rel.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be some fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time to me. A couple of funny guys, man. And I'm assuming that Rainn Wilson is the burnt out guy because...
You know what? Actually, yeah, I guess we don't really know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
That would be my best guess. See here. Okay. Motherhood meets Frankenstein in Birth/Rebirth. Which is kicking off midnight movies at Sundance. And turns out actually one of our homies is at the Sundance Film Festival right now.
Homie?
Yeah, Jeremy Jones of Destroy the Brain, and who guested on an episode of the It's Just Two Movies. We did, God, what movie did we do? We did Pinocchio's Revenge and another thing about a doll. The Boy. That's what it was. Yeah, The Boy. So that one's out there if you want to go check our backlog. So it's a great movie. He's there at Sundance Film Festival right now. Sounds super cool.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, man.
That's
you know what I'm
badass,
saying?
brother.
That's what it's like to drive a Ford. I drove a Ford once.
All right, what you got next?
Okay, Disney moving on Tron Ares, starring Jared Leto. So I'm never going to watch it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's probably bullshit. Boy, I just have never seen a good Jared Leto movie. I'm sure there's one out there and somebody would be like, actually, you should probably watch Mr. Nobody. But I just fucking hate Jared Leto, man. I just hate him. He sucks.
So I don't know how it's aged, but I really liked the film Lord of War. With
when
Nick
he's
Cage
Nick Cage's brother.
Jared Leto, yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he's like high, he's like making a map of the United States out of cocaine.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah,
I remember that.
I did like that movie. It's because he was just playing a shithead.
Well, and this was a long time ago, right?
Oh, yeah, that's an old movie.
I guess he's just kind of a douchebag now. Or maybe he's always been a douchebag. I don't know. Email it at it's just two movies at gmail.com. If
is there a Jared Leto movie that doesn't suck ass? Tell me what it is.
Yeah, I probably won't watch that either.
Yeah, I just I watched the last Tron movie because I
Legacy? Was that what?
Yeah, I think it's Legacy.
Yeah.
So I watched the first one when I was a kid, and I was like, "Whoa, computers are crazy, man!" And then I watched Legacy when it came out, and I was like, it's all right."
Yeah.
And I have no interest in watching Jared Leto also do that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can't stand him. I will say I did like him in, what's the name of that movie? House of Gucci?
Oh, really?
Because he's terrible in it. It's like he's just doing Mario. Like you were talking about
They
could have got him to voice Mario for the Mario movie instead of Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit where she's like, "Oh, Dad's cutting you out of the fortune," and he straight up goes, "Oh no!" Like, because he's laying the Italian on real thick. It's terrible. See here, got one more. Reed Hastings steps down as co-CEO of Netflix. Finally, a man who has made enough money. Amazing. I don't know anything about Reed Hastings, but I think it's always nice to be like, you know what? How many bajillions of dollars do I really need?
Well, he's gonna still keep making money, I assume.
I'm sure. Yeah, he's got that OnlyFans.
He remains an employee of the company, serving as executive chairman of the board.
Oh, must fucking be nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens there. Is that a good thing for Netflix? Hopefully, because your shit is shit.
Yeah.
For most of the.
Yeah. In Netflix related news, I actually canceled Netflix. I'm waiting for it to expire. I was like, how many things on Netflix do I really want to watch? There were 2 movies I wanted to watch, so I did. And there were 2 shows I wanted to watch, so I did.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it. I wanted to watch the new season of Alice in Borderland. This was good. I wanted to watch Wednesday, also good. I wanted to watch Pale Blue Eye with Chris Chinbale.
Chris Chinbale?
Yeah, it was good. The guy that they get to play Edgar Allan Poe, man, he fucking steals the show. He was amazing.
Nice.
And Ass Onion.
Ass Onion. I still need to watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty fun time.
Is it as good as the first?
No, but I would say it's not any less entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the story is not quite as good as the first one. But wow, it's fun. It's still a lot of fun.
Okay.
I just like Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc. Like I could just watch
Southern
him.
charmer. That's
Yeah. I can just watch it like a movie about Benoit Blanc goes to the grocery store and he's like, "Excuse me, these grapes are organic, might you say?" Just doing whatever whatever weird Benoit Blanc shit he does.
Knives Out. What would it be called? Would it just be called like grocery store? A Knives Out mystery.
I like one where it's just he comes unhinged and murders somebody, and it's just called Knives In, a murder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the news, though. That is all I've got. Birdman, anything that you would like to add?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think we're good.
There's your quick rundown. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you telling a friend. Leave us a little rating there if you could. The Hollywood Thumb actually has its own feed on like Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can leave us a little 5-star rating. That helps tremendously. Tell your friends, man. Tell them.
Tell your grandma.
Tell your grandma. She doesn't know. Maybe she'll just turn the podcast on and not know how to turn it off. That would be that'd be very beneficial for us. Keep a lookout. I think we're gonna do have some paid content sometime soon, so that might be coming down the pipe as well. Again, my name has been Daniel King. This is Birdman.
I've also been Daniel King.
We're just two Daniel Kings. That's the next show we're about to record. It's just two Daniel Kings. Good evening.
That's just grossly inappropriate.
Come on, Ed, it's bullcrap!
A saucy line will not get you far with me.
It's not the Messiah, it's a very naughty boy! Stop being such a dick.
No, it's not schizophrenia. It's just a voice in my head.
Your love of the halfling's leap has clearly slowed your mind.
Good speech. Nice and short. Leaves more time for drinking. Break out the ale! These men are thirsty!
The Hollywood Thumb is brought to you by It's Just Two Movies and is a production of Blue Cheese and Bacon Studios. Both can be found wherever you get your podcasts.